Okay, this video is going to be probably a short, sweet one. I'm going to go to the gems category, and right here is the gem transform builder. It's actually more of a tool, but let's go here and load a gem because we can't transform a gem without a gem. Okay, now the gumball will work on a gem. Okay, that much we know. However, when you rotate a gem and then go back and select it, it doesn't know which direction the gem is pointing. Okay, and because of that, we went ahead and made our own gumball for gems, and it's called Gem Transform. So we'll select the gem and click here, and the transform tool always knows which way a gem is facing. It knows where the culet is, knows where the table is, etc. And then on the transform tool, we have different viewport handles. Okay, this one moves Z, this one moves X, Y, and then we have rotation. So the rotation handle being yellow is an indicator of which axis it's going to rotate on. So there's the Z axis. Okay, here's the Y axis, so this handle goes this way. And then on the X axis this way, we can rotate like so. All right. And so the last handle is a scale. It's scale 3D, and it's a percentage. So if it's at 1.0, it's 100% of the size that the gem is. If I go down, then now if I go to 0.5, it's half as big as what it started out as. And here it's, 1.5 the size. You get the idea. Now, that's all good and fine. I actually don't use this too much. It's so that you can make fine adjustments if something's just a little too big. But honestly, I think a better workflow is to I'm going to hit enter to stop that. If you want to change a gem, you should select the gem. You should go back to the gem loader, and here you can see I don't want 2.89. Maybe I want 2.9, which is, or maybe even 3. Maybe that's an easier gem to source. So if you want a particular size, I would just use the gem builder. But we have that scale thing there just in case you want to scale a gem quickly or just a little bit. And there you go. So here you can see the gumball once again doesn't line up. And so then I can go here and move it. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else this will do. I'm going to make a quick circle, and then I'm going to select that circle and go to gems and go to gems on a curve. Okay, and let's see here. Quit snapping. I hate that center O snap. There we go. And all right, there my spacing appears to be all the same. So I'll hit enter. And then I'm going to ungroup. Actually, you don't have to ungroup these. I have all the gems selected. I'll go hit the gem transform tool. It will only pick one gem. Okay. I don't know which one it picks. I don't know if it's the beginning or the end or just some random one. It doesn't really matter, because you're going to make a change to that gem and all the selected gems will follow. Okay, and so even if the gumball did align, it won't do that. Okay, so there you go. That is how that works. And so you can use this at any given time to change the gem location or size or rotation. Okay, so that's why it's called a transform tool. You transform that. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You just use it whenever you need to. Let's do this, and then you can see that I have the orientation facing down, and I have a whole video explaining this whole builder. If you're watching this and you haven't seen that yet, you should perhaps check it out. Okay, so now with those created, then I can select it and I can go move it down. All right, and so you can also move this way, but you got to be careful moving it on this angle, because they'll get closer together on an inside bend and further away on an outside bend, but you get the idea. This works, which is pretty cool. And here's why this works. This is pretty fun. So I'm editing this. I am not in the gem on Curve Builder. And the reason that works is, let's hit enter, and I'm going to go to Tools and go to Ungroup, okay, right here. And Gem on Curve, let's run Gem Transform. Okay, so take a look at the orange handle. It's going in line, and then let's look at this one. Okay, it's going in line with the curve, and then this one. Okay, so they aren't just all facing north like the construction plane. They are all oriented perpendicular to the curve. And so therefore, if I select all of these and do Gem Transform, they appear to follow the curve. And they are, but they aren't. They're all just moving according to their own orientation. So that's a nice little way to edit a, oh geez, there's a menu for you. Or you can just go back and say edit gem on curve, and then move them accordingly. But anyway, that is the gem transform tool. And at any given time, if you want to move a gem, you should use that one because it aligns to the gem. All right, thanks for watching.